What if we had a merging of the Gojo clan with the Uchiha clan, and we have a Six Eyes Sharingan user? Let's talk about it. All right, first of all, shout out to Granola for asking me about this today, and he wanted to know if I thought one of these ocular abilities would kind of overpower the other, or if they'd get to merge and kind of get a fusion of the best of both worlds. And honestly, where's the fun in saying one overpowers the other? I think it's way cooler to think about what would happen if you did get both. So what would that look like? Honestly, this is incredibly powerful in both universes, but JJK is where it would really shine because the Sharingan would enable a sorcerer to do way more than a Six Eyes user is normally capable of, right? So not only would you be insanely efficient with your cursed energy, and not only would you be able to understand the application of cursed energy in others, but now with the Sharingan as well, you'd be able to copy their sorcery. So you would kind of be like Yuta and Gojo combined, right? But even stronger and more efficient and with more abilities because the Sharingan can do a million things in and of itself in addition to just copying other people's stuff, right? And we don't have time in this video to go over everything that a Sharingan could do, but it would essentially make Gojo even more of a god than he already was. And then in Naruto's case, it'd be less impressive, but it would still help, right? Because it would make them insanely efficient with their chakra usage and perhaps even deepen their understanding of other people's abilities. Something that the Sharingan can already do, but it would just be that on steroids, I guess. And then speaking of these hypothetical Six Eyes scenarios, I got another comment on this from Camille, which references my idea for a Jujutsu Kaisen sequel, which would be centered around a character with the Six Eyes, but without the Limitless. Like, I think it would be really cool to follow a character that had those abilities, but without a curse technique, right? And Camille is building on that and said, what if they also had like a partial heavenly restriction, like Maki? So they kind of had increased physical stats, but still had some cursed energy, and could now make the most of that cursed energy with the Six Eyes. And I do think this is a cool idea. However, I think I would want to go for broke in one direction or the other, right? So either no heavenly restriction, no curse technique with the Six Eyes, or give a character the Six Eyes and a full-flown heavenly restriction. That's not the phrase. Full-flown? Full-fledged heavenly restriction. So like a Toji or a fully awakened Maki with the Six Eyes. Now, obviously, they wouldn't be able to capitalize on the cursed energy efficiency side of things, but it would just be really cool to see somebody with like expertise knowledge on curse techniques, but without actually able to use cursed energy themselves. It would basically just help their strategy against sorcerers. It would be like the Omega anti-sorcerer weapon. I think that would be a really cool character to follow as well.